Good morning, I'm Yolanthe Gabri and I'm the Director of reimagine. Today in Victoria, a state of emergency has been declared. These are interesting times that we live in. Most of us have never seen a pandemic and we've never been in a position where we've been told that gatherings need to be postponed, that schools might need to be closed, and naturally business owners, particularly small and medium-sized business owners, are really worried about the impact on their business. So today I wanted to give you some things to counteract any rising anxiety you might have about coronavirus and its impact on your service-based business in particular. So for many service-based businesses, particularly small ones, whether they're accountants or lawyers or they're bookkeepers, real estate agents who are independents, there has been a bit of reticence around using social media, and it's mostly due to the time needed to dedicate it to make it work well. Bonus of coronavirus is that if you're having to reschedule your face-to-face meetings with clients, you're either going to be Skyping in place of those meetings, or perhaps you'll just be pushing those meetings out for 4 or 5 weeks away, which gives you some time up your sleeve to be creative and educate yourself now. So the first thing I think that you should do this week is actually look at your social media strategy and think about what you're going to do. At rubyAssembly.com.au, I've got a resources page where we've spent several years developing ebooks that are free, specific for different industries like lawyers, accountants, estate agents, and there's a general SOS social media guide that will give you concrete steps to implement in your business to get your social media up and running. It's free. Why would you not get it? It will give you guidelines as to what to do, and hell, you've got the time to do it. So first step, plan your social media. You've got the time to do it. And social media doesn't involve touching, doesn't involve shaking hands, but it's still a very personal way of reaching out and touching the people who are your customers, reminding them of who you are and why your business remains relevant to them, even during a 4-week pandemic. So another thing that I find that service-based businesses fall a bit behind in is the regularity and relevance of their newsletters. So I recommend MailChimp as our favourite newsletter provider. It's by and large free until you get to around 2,000 subscribers. Why don't you clean up your newsletter list and send a short, sharp, elegant email to your customers or prospective customers, telling them about how your business is going to be handling the coronavirus. Will you be shutting down for a period of weeks? Will all your meetings be via Skype? How will you be changing? Such communications will remind people about your business and your relevance in their life, but also it will probably make them feel comforted. And you can bet your bottom dollar a lot of other businesses will probably not be taking that step. So resources page first. Second page, have a crack at a newsletter that hopefully involves cleaning up your client list as well, which is a bonus. The next thing you could have a crack at is video content. Now, video content sends a shiver up the spine of a lot of people who are not used to being in front of the camera, but it's really just like riding a bike. You've just got to do it more and more often. At first, the sound of your voice will really irritate you. You'll be like, oh, do I really look like that? And yes, you probably really do look like that. But video content is a wonderful way to stay connected to your audience during a pandemic. It makes you relevant. You can comment on things that are relevant to your industry or ways that you're coping with managing coronavirus and growing your business in these heady days. So I recommend starting with perhaps Instagram stories or having a go at Facebook Live. Either of those are great ways to connect. And the last thing that I would suggest that you do is really to think about other ways that you can offer value to your audience this time. Perhaps you need to change your business model a little bit. Maybe the coronavirus has given rise to a new set of concerns that you can address in your business. If you're a lawyer, what are the issues that you see coming into your business that clients will need more support with? If you're an employment lawyer, how can you consult with your clients to help educate them about their responsibilities to their employees and to address those issues? Sure, coronavirus and being in a state of emergency, it's frightening, but we're going to keep our businesses running. We're going to stay healthy as an economy, and we're going to hopefully use social media to stay engaged with each other and to keep our businesses going and to keep our service outwards focused. If in this period of time you would like to book half an hour or an hour with me as a one-on-one Skype to do some social media planning. So for the next 4 weeks, you get 4 concrete steps in place as to what you're going to do to keep yourself relevant and to keep your business front of mind with your customers. Feel free to email me. It is yolanthe@rubyassembly.com.au. Stay safe out there.